Call of Duty Mobile is entering technically demanding territory. What we've seen so far, the Gulag, new animations, and partial movement revamp, is just a test. But the real question now is, can the game engine and mobile infrastructure actually handle full-scale implementation of these new animations across every gun? Let's break this down honestly. COD Mobile is built on a modified version of the Unity engine, customized for mobile optimization. This engine has a fixed threshold for handling character models, physics, animation rigs, and synchronization between client and server. Every weapon currently in the game uses pre-optimized legacy animations, animations that were intentionally kept light to ensure stable frame rates, low battery consumption, and wide device compatibility. But the new animation system, it's not lightweight. It includes full body reactivity, refined movement physics, more frames per action, detailed transitions between aiming, firing, reloading, and even leaning mechanics. These animations are heavier, not just graphically, but computationally. They demand more CPU cycles, more RAM allocation, and faster GPU rendering, even before we talk about network syncing. Now, here's the concern. If these animations are added to all weapons at once, without full-scale reoptimization, it's very likely that low and mid-range devices will struggle to maintain 60 FPS. Input lag will increase, especially during high-intensity fights where multiple characters are triggering complex animations simultaneously. Frame drops and micro-stuttering will become more frequent in multiplayer and battle royale modes. Hit registration issues may arise if animation states desync from server calculations. The overall game file size will expand significantly, increasing strain on RAM and storage. And most importantly, even high-end devices will start to experience heat throttling, performance instability, and faster battery drain. Remember, even now, with just one gun using this new animation, players are already reporting bugs, delayed ADS response, scope misalignment, and reload glitches. That's with only one test weapon. Scale that to over 70+ weapons, each with unique animation sets, and the system load could multiply exponentially. It's also important to understand how online games sync animations. When your character fires a gun, the animation must match both your local display and the enemy's device through the server. If there's too much data or too much complexity, animation desync can occur. That means what you see and what actually happens in the game server may no longer match. Bullets may feel like they're hitting, but the server doesn't register them because your animation didn't finish correctly under load. So, can the current system handle this full transformation? Not yet. Unless Tencent or TiMi Studios rewrite major backend systems, re-optimize the engine, compress new animation data, and develop performance-scaled versions for different devices, the answer is no. Rolling out full new animations across all guns without foundational system upgrades will very likely introduce game-breaking lag, bugs, and instability, especially in Battle Royale, which already pushes devices to their limits. The safer and smarter approach would be gradual rollout with optimization layers, allowing players to opt in or out based on device performance, or only applying full animations in specific game modes. In short, the ambition is admirable, but the system, in its current state, is not ready to handle a full-scale animation overhaul without major consequences. So now you know, the future of Call of Duty Mobile looks ambitious, but ambition without stability can collapse everything we've built over the years. If this new animation system rolls out across all weapons without serious back-end optimization, the game could shift from being smooth and competitive to frustrating and unstable. The technology behind it isn't magic. It has limits, and we're already seeing those limits being tested. This is more than just an update. It's a stress test for the engine, for mobile hardware, and for the entire CODM ecosystem. If they get it right, this could redefine mobile FPS gameplay. But if they get it wrong, even the strongest devices and loyal players might struggle to keep up. Let's hope the devs take their time, listen to community feedback, and don't rush the rollout just for hype, because at the end of the day, smooth performance always matters more than cinematic reloads. Thanks for watching, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.